Yeah, greetings. Today's video is going to probably cause an absolute firestorm, assuming it gets picked up in the algorithm. We're going to be talking about the truth of the world wars. People believe that the world wars naturally happened. Well, let me tell you, World War One, we're taught to believe was established or kicked off by Gavrilo Princip, a Balkan nationalist, killing Archduke Franz Ferdinand and Duchess Sophie of Austria-Hungary. And we're taught that World War II kicked off when Hitler invaded Poland. Well, World War I may have partially been kicked off by Princip, but the group he was in was the Black Hand. The Black Hand was considered a terrorist group. The Black Hand had international ties with certain groups that were looking to destabilize Europe for control. During World War One, we saw empires that had influence in Europe collapse. We saw the collapse of the Ottomans, and we saw the collapse of the Russian Empire. Now, what caused the Russian Empire and the Ottoman Empire to collapse? Individuals with globalist or non-religious ideologies. Look who was funding the Red Army Bolsheviks. Vladimir Lenin. And look, this is going to sound really bad on here, but Vladimir Lenin had connections to some of those Semitic global individuals of Khazaria. And they funded the collapse of the Russian Empire because the Russian Empire wasn't bending to Western demands. So they had the Romanovs killed, and the Russian Empire collapsed and ultimately turned into the Soviet Union after about 20, 30 years of just being called the Russian Socialist Republic, whatever. Of course, there was that 1 to 2 year span in between where it was pretty much just hardliners trying to hold on to whatever they could of the empire, even though the empire was pretty much cooked. So that's World War One was kicked off by warmongering globalists seeking power. The same thing for World War II, and that's why World War II post norms exist. Trust Jesus while you can.